Welcome everybody to the Cold Rider prep video for the DR650. There are just a few things I want to go over with you. Let's go ahead and start with the tires. I don't have the Deathwing tires anymore. I have a Shinko 705, and I got these tires. The rubber compound heats up pretty quickly, but it's still a hard tire, so it's not gonna wear out fast. And if you want to do your own research on that, that's totally fine. What I gather, they're about a 5,000 mile tire. Another thing too, so I ride in the coldest 19 degrees, on average 39 during winter to get to work. Did not buy the hippo hands because Tusk sells their version of hippo hands for $60 less. Another thing to keep in mind is this parabellum windshield. Now, if you don't have an Acherebees tank, it's great. If you do have an Acherebees tank, this is what's gonna happen. The relocation brackets aren't gonna fit the tank right here. Or I'm sorry, aren't gonna fit the windscreen right here, so they're gonna bend. It's not pretty by any means. So I would honestly, even though I would say, like, if you're gonna do something on a budget, where I would spend money is on the Madstad. The Acherebees itself works excellent for keeping a little bit of extra wind off of your legs. If you want to keep a little more wind off your face, I use this in the summertime to clear it off my chest, the wind that is. And it attaches right there where I'm tapping on the little mini front fairing. Now, this is called a Blue Magic suit. It's very simple. It's a ski suit. I'm 6'4", 240 pounds, and that's a 2XL. Anybody under 6'1", 6'2", let's be safe. Anybody under 6 foot, go for the XL. They do run long, but you have to think that your knees are going to be bent when you're riding, so you don't want to have to deal with that. For the AtGat guys, the Joe Rocket, which everyone knows is under $198, easily fits under the Blue Magic suit. But yeah, for a quick, cheap, easy winter setup, you gotta get to work. It's cold, it's not snowing. This is for like a southeastern winter. Keep that in mind too. So you northern guys, you definitely want to go maybe a step ahead of me. But yeah, this will keep you good all year long. Now, the tire, going back to the tire, I'm not going to try to focus too much on the tire because I want to do an actual ridden review on this. It's listed as an 80/20, but if I had to be honest, I would say it's closer to a 60/40. We'll find out a little bit more. I do ride in rain. Let's see, the coldest rainy day I've ridden in was 39 degrees. And in second gear, getting down on the throttle, I still got rear end squat, of course, stock rear end. I still get front end dive, which means that the front tires are biting. But yeah, I would really recommend this tire. And it did transform the bike. It has probably about 15% better traction than the stock Deathwing. If you're gonna run like a DR650 or something like that, you may or may not be a commuter. I would assume you're less likely a commuter and more of a trail rider. But for the everyday riding, you know, got to get around town type of person, stick with like a Shinko 705. Great budget tire, great budget outfit right there. It's good to -30. And then the last thing, keep this, the GVE 43 NMAL. You can keep your rain gear in here, laptop in there. If you're me, you keep your cover in there. But until then, stay safe, subscribe, and keep riding. Thank you.